Our ongoing name is just Coinz with a Z.
With a Z.
So, Coinz.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Anyway, so the idea behind this is to gamify Bitcoin usage for children, kids, so on and so forth, using what is essentially a bounty board. In this way, we can get kids to do chores, tasks, whatever, small things, and then actually receive Bitcoin for it. We use the chain API, and he's going to talk more about that in a minute. But it's a super simple thing here. Of course, we got a sign up form, log in, all that kind of stuff. And I'll log in real quick here. But the idea is that a parent can go online, create an account, and then create a set of tasks. With that task list, they can set an expiration date, an individual person they want to accomplish that task. I mean, the list of features that we could potentially add to this go on. But right now, the backend actually supports notifications using, you want to talk about the notifications?
Yeah, absolutely. So we use the chain API to listen for addresses of the children that have received funds or from the parents as payment, and then they receive an email that their funds are ready. And then also, whenever we have functionality in the back end built in for parents to be able to monitor if there's funds going out of the child's Bitcoin wallet, and also the parents will have full control over keeping track of their children's passwords as well, because we don't really want children to lose the password overall. But overall, I think this is a really great thing because it's getting the children more involved in Bitcoin, and also, as we all know, really small children are using iPads and really in the digital age these days, and so I think it will be really nice to start getting this into the younger generation.
Let's see, last things probably would say. I mean, this interface here is pretty simple. It's obviously responsive, but this is what the parents would see. So they could come in here and add a child, they could put in the wallet address, all that kind of stuff. We don't control any wallet keys, so there's no risk, for being hacked or anything to be stolen. And we figured this would be the simplest way for somebody to set up, weekly tasks, monthly tasks, whatever the case may be, and then have their kids, because there's always, tasks that have to be done. And we even see it in the future having things like where tasks will raise value over time. If, say you want the floor to be swept 3 times a month, but you don't care if it's swept, 8 times a month. So you just give it a diminishing return for if there's closer dates to when it was done. Let's see. I think that's it. I mean, the Awesome. Questions?
So if you could allocate a certain amount for each task, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And when those tasks get completed, would that be paid out at any specific rate?
So how it's designed right now is that the child has their own little login page as well, and it's also done by family names. So they'll log in as their name and then the family name. And once they've completed a task, very simply just click the button that they've completed the task, and that will send an email to the parent notifying them that the task has been completed, and also gives the parent an option to transfer those funds. And once the funds have been transferred, the API is triggered and sends a notification to the child that their funds have been triggered. And also, it's more than just tasks, but activities in general. Just even like going to sports practice or doing, things to keep them motivated as well.
So is there a visual of like how much money they have? Like what makes it fun for a kid? Because at the end of the day, it's still a task you're asking them to do. Mm-hmm. So what makes it fun for them to click that button?
Well, I think it's really about
I'd say gamifying more than fun.
Kids can go play chess with the Bitcoin.
Right, I mean, they can do
Right.
You guys have to meet my 9-year-old.
So there's like a reward system with badges and all the gamification kind of
Right,
stuff?
yeah, badges or any of that kind of stuff would be very easily implemented. Those are all normal features we see in games every day, so we didn't feel necessary to add them yet. But the idea is that not only, because most of the time these kids have to do the chores anyway, right? So if we can't improve whether they like it or not, I guess the idea would be improve the way they get paid. And as, I don't know, a lot of kids have trouble keeping money. I mean, obviously you give them $5 and then who knows where it goes. So this way you could send them the $5 and then even later if they wanted to purchase something and you're with them, they could send you the Bitcoin back, and then you could purchase it for them on the spot. So the idea is, I guess, more to get kids using Bitcoin and take cash away from the equation so that it's not just lost or going to unknown, trinkets and whatnot.
Also, if I was a kid, I would think it would be cool, like magic internet money.